everybody. It was a long time that we didn't do any video. We were so busy. Well, today we're gonna start first with our daily verse. That is Psalm 30:11. And we're gonna read chapter 2 of Genesis. The seventh day, God rests. Thus the heaven and the earth were finished, and all the host of them. And on the seventh day God finished his work that he had done. And he rested on the seventh day from all his work that he had done. So God blessed the seventh day and made it holy, because on it God rested from all his work that he had done in creation. The creation of man and woman. These are the generations of the heavens and the earth when they were created, in the day that the Lord God made the earth and the heavens. When no bush of the field was yet in the land, and no small plant of the field had yet sprung up, for the Lord God had not caused it to rain on the land, and there was no man to work the ground, and a mist was going up from the land, and was watering the whole face of the ground. Then the Lord God formed the man of dust from the ground, and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and the man became a living creature. And the Lord God planted a garden in Eden in the east, and there he put the man whom he had formed. And out of the ground the Lord God made to spring up every tree that is pleasant to the sight and good for food. The tree of life was in the midst of the garden, and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. A river flowed out of Eden to water the garden, and there it divided into and became 4 rivers. The name of the first is the Pison. It is one that flowed around the whole land of Havilah, where there is gold, and the gold of that land is good. Bdellium and onyx stone are there. The name of the second river is Gihon. It is the one that flowed around the whole land of Cush. And the name of the third river is the Tigris, which flows east of Assyria. And the fourth river is Euphrates. The Lord God took the man and put him in the garden of Eden to work it and keep it. And the Lord God commanded the man, saying, You may certainly eat of every tree of the garden, but of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil you shall not eat. For in the day that you will eat of it, you shall surely die. Then the Lord God said, It is not good that the man should be alone. I will make him a helper for him, fit for him. Now out of the ground the Lord God had formed every beast of the field and every bird of the heavens, and brought them to the man to see heavens and to see what he would call them. And whenever the man called every living creature, there was its name. The man gave names to all livestock, and to the birds of the heavens, and to every beast of the field. But for Adam there was not found a helper fit for him. So the Lord God caused a deep sleep to fall upon the man, and while he slept, took one of his ribs and closed up its place with flesh. And the rib that the Lord God had taken from the man he made into a woman, and brought her to the man. Then the man said, This at last is bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman, because she was taken out of man. Therefore a man shall leave his father and his mother, and hold fast to his wife, and they shall become one flesh. And the man and his wife were both naked, and were not ashamed. um, God's design for marriage.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a teaching point.
Okay, can I read it?
Yeah, would you like? Yeah.
Yeah. Marriage is one man and one woman united spiritually, emotionally, physically, publicly, and legally in a lifetime bond of royal love. God designed marriage. 1. To be a partnership between one man and one woman. To be permanent union. To produce spiritual unity between husband and wife. To provide for the procreation of children, to positively channel sexual and emotional energy, to serve as a principal building block of society, and to be a picture of his relationship with Israel and of Christ's relationship with the church.
Okay. So, now it speaks for the Sabbath. Well, Sabbath doesn't mean rest. It means to cease or desist. And these are my notes. Are messy. Sorry for that. Well, and many words in the Old Testament are translated or related to rest, but doesn't mean that Sabbath or Shabbat doesn't mean rest. It means cease or desist. Well, and as we see on the first verses 1, 2 through 3 says that God declares what is holy, and holy is the seventh day. Well, God gave that to mankind, but it was not first given to Israel. What else I have here? Okay, yeah. I have that Council of Laodicea and Romans agreed to worship God on Sunday instead of Sabbath. That's in Exodus 20. Remember the Sabbath. That says like Zakar means recall. Adam is Hebrew for man, so Adam means man. Dam is blood, and Adama means earth or soil. Adam is something red or ready, and red is an important color in the Bible.
Because blood?
Yeah, because like is the connection between red. I don't know what I read here. Oops, red. I don't remember what I write here. I have to check it again. Anyway, like there is a connection between Adam, the color red, and Christ's blood. In verse 7, after like there's a small song, I think that's later on, yeah. In verse 7 says that then the Lord God formed the man of dust from the ground and breathed into his nostrils and the breath of life, and man became a living creature. God inserted life into Adam. Life in Jewish is Chahim or Sahim. I don't know. Like I'm gonna write it down somewhere so you see how it's written, because I have no idea how we pronounce that.
Shahin?
I don't know. And that means
Shahim?
life.
Shahim.
Or Kayim. I don't know.
Shahim? I think.
God breathed the life into Adam. And the word breathed in Hebrew is nafak. Nafak. That means breathed.
Nafat?
into Adam, and became a living creature. Yeah. So he became a living creature. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
The idea is that breathing is from a ethereal source, a non-physical source. Life is in God. Life comes only from God. Life is an attribute of God. The life force is not a result of organic material. It is from God. And I have after some words in Hebrew that I'm not gonna talk about right now, but I'm gonna talk about a little bit Jesus. It says like Jesus is the living water, is the breath of life. Yeshua is living water. Living water was the type of water used for ritual purification. Physically speaking, living water was running water such as a river or spring. There I have 4 facts that God did not create plants until it was time to create man. The plants were created for man. Rain had not occurred. Water, mist, came up from ground rather than water, rain, going down from the sky. Ground was kept moist due to water bubbling up under pressure from beneath the earth's surface, then forming streams and rivers. Water from garden served the land of Cush. Land of Cush biblically is Egypt and Ethiopia, but would be up in Mesopotamia. I have more words. La la la. Okay. Oh yeah, I have more words here. Okay. I have an extra info. This passage serves as an introduction to the Kiddush, the prayer over wine to sanctify the Sabbath that is recited just before the first meal of the holy day. On Friday night, see Exodus 28:11. It also appears in the traditional Friday evening service. The passage is characterized by the type of repetition that suggests it might have served as a liturgy already in antiquity. Okay.